In this story, we meet Dyna, a mother cat with a tale of survival and love that will tug at your heartstrings. The story begins with a cat named Misha. As usual, Misha tended to wander around the house for a while until the dinner was ready. But one day, Misha returned to his owner with a little surprise when he accidentally found a mother cat later named Dyna and her kittens taking shelter on top of the garage. At first glance, it was clear that these kittens were in trouble. Their eyes were severely infected, and it seemed that without immediate intervention, they would lose their sight, if they even survived. Leaving them there was not an option. Furthermore, Misha's owner had to think where they needed to send the litter of cats, since they couldn't afford to leave them on the street. Later, a small group of rescuers was dispatched to pick up Dyna and her kittens. Shortly after they were saved, the whole cat family was subsequently brought into foster care. They were quickly given medicines and other necessary treatment to ensure their well-being. After receiving eye care, the kittens were gradually trained to feed themselves. Dyna also needed to be taken to the hospital. She had a decaying tooth out, had an abscess opened surgically, and was thereafter sterilised to stop other health issues. Furthermore, they were given regular checks and their vaccinations were also scheduled. Although the process was difficult and draining on both an emotional and physical level, all of which played an important role in ensuring them to live a life without diseases and illnesses. But through it all, Dyna and her kittens displayed remarkable resilience. The kittens were on the verge of losing their sight, but with the commitment and affection of their caregivers, their eyes gradually recovered. Dyna changed from a sick, struggling cat to a gorgeous, well-being mother. Even though the family was secure in foster care, it was obvious that this was a short-term fix. Dyna and her kittens deserved a permanent home, not just a shelter. Tanya and Dasha, two amazing volunteers, stepped forward. They were aware that the kittens were not getting the opportunity to grow up in a loving household. After hearing Dyna's story, once their health was fully restored, it was time to find a new home for the cat family.
Что дерешься? Ты готов? Смотри. Это не сладкое, это горькое, так что... Да. Давай. Давай. Открой. Вот так. Молодец, да. Все. Пару часиков не кормить. Аппетита никакого не идет, все хорошо, молочка шикарная. Кислая молочка.
Although the task itself wasn't without any challenges for the rescuer. An animal taxi was arranged, but there was little time to gather the funds for the trip. That's when the community stepped in, showing just how powerful small acts of kindness can be. Everyone chipped in, helping to raise the money needed to give this cat family a chance at a new life. Thanks to the efforts of everyone involved, the mother cat and her kittens now begin a new journey. One that leads them to a new home and a new family. Stories like these serve as a reminder that every action, no matter how tiny, has the power to alter someone's life. Dyna's and her kittens' transformation from an abandoned litter of cats in a garage roof to a devoted home serves as an example of the effectiveness of compassion.
А ты куда? Вот дай. Вот. Да. Вот вылизывать, все вылизывать. Да. Вот. Нет, не трогаем мы тебя. Только поправляем. Давай. Вот. Лапки. Ты мои солнышки. Лапки. Вот. Бери.
Did you enjoy today's story? If you did, then please consider giving us a like, tell us what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Это Таша. Таша у нас очень симпатичная малышка. Очень холёсая такая. Такая игривая, любопытная. Да, очень такая ласковая, интересная. Такая кисточки на ушах. Да, Таша?
Бери.